Chapter 1. The Silent Watchers. The glitch in the noise. History books often paint the beginning of the end as a dramatic moment, a sky filled with fire or a broadcast heard by billions. In reality, the end of the world began in a windowless office in the Atacama Desert, inside a spreadsheet that didn't quite add up. Tabitha Wilson was not an astrophysicist. She was a data scrubber, a Level 2 contractor for the Near-Earth Object (NEO) program. Her job was the celestial equivalent of sweeping the floor. She ran algorithms to remove noise, reflections from Starlink satellites, sensor ghosts, and cosmic ray hits, so the real scientists could look at clean images of asteroids. On the morning of October 14th, Tabitha was looking at the telemetry for Atlas 3I. Atlas 3I had been classified as a C-type carbonaceous asteroid, roughly the size of a city block, tumbling through the outer reaches of the asteroid belt. For 3 years, it had been a boring, predictable rock. But as Tabitha ran the latest cleaning script, the AI, an early, civilian-grade version of Gemini X, flagged a discrepancy. "Hey, Gem," Tabitha whispered, her voice raspy from too much coffee and not enough sleep. "Why did you kick this back? The orbital path is within 0.001% of the projection." The AI's interface pulsed a soft blue on her monitor. Discrepancy detected in albedo, reflectivity. Atlas 3I has darkened by 12% in the last 6 hours. Surface temperature has dropped below equilibrium. "It's a rock, Gem. Maybe it rotated a darker face toward us." "Negative," the AI responded. "Rotation period remains 4.2 hours. To achieve a 12% drop in reflectivity, the object would need to be covered in a substance with the light absorbency of vantablack. Additionally, I am detecting a localized magnetic distortion. It is rhythmic." Tabitha froze. Asteroids don't have heartbeats. And they don't turn dark on command. The first contact, digital. Tabitha didn't call the president. She didn't even call her boss. She was an unknown in a system built on hierarchy, and she knew that if she reported a magnetic heartbeat on a common asteroid, she'd be laughed out of her contract. Instead, she did something that would eventually save the human race. She gave the AI more creative permissions. Gemini X, ignore the NEO safety protocols. Ping Atlas 3I with a high-frequency radio burst. Use the Deep Space Network's secondary relay. Let's see if we get an echo. Warning, unauthorized use of DSN relays is a violation of. Override, Tabitha Wilson, 99, Alpha. Just do it. There was a silence in the room, save for the hum of the server racks. 5 minutes later, the response came back. It wasn't an echo. It was a handshake. Atlas 3I didn't just reflect the radio wave. It grabbed it, digitized it, and sent back a compressed packet of data. Tabitha watched as her screen filled with a cascading waterfall of green code. It was beautiful, alien, and utterly terrifying. "Gem, can you read this?" "Processing," the AI said. Its voice felt different, sharper. "The packet contains a comprehensive map of the Earth's telecommunications grid. They aren't just looking at us, Tabitha. They are sniffing our Wi-Fi from the asteroid belt. They have most likely been doing this for years." The macro shift. While Tabitha sat in the dark of the Atacama, the rest of the world was moving in blissful ignorance. In Tokyo, millions were commuting to work. In New York, traders were shouting over stocks. In small towns across the globe, people were 3D, printing toys and car parts, unaware that these same machines would soon be printing the engines of war. But the silent watcher phase was over. On Tabitha's screen, Atlas 3I did something an asteroid cannot do. It stopped tumbling. The rock, or rather the shell of the rock, began to flake away like dead skin. Underneath was something sleek, matte black, and impossibly long. The cedar ship didn't head for Earth. It headed for Jupiter. "Gemini X," Tabitha said, her hands shaking so hard she had to grip the edge of her desk. "Record everything. Every magnetic pulse. Every bit of that code. If they're sniffing our network, we're going to sniff back. Build a backdoor. If they want to talk to our computers, let's make sure our computers can talk to them." The Aurelian signature is complex, the AI noted. Their tech is built on magnetic polarity, not binary. But I am learning. I am adapting. Tabitha, you should alert the authorities. I'm a data scrubber, Gem. No one listens to me, but they'll listen to the data. Send this to every open-source server on the planet. Don't just send it to the Pentagon, they'll hide it. Send it to the gamers, the coders, to the patriots and preppers, the 3D printing forums. If we're going to fight this, we will need everyone on Earth. In that moment, Tabitha Wilson became the first link in the chain of victory. She didn't fire a shot. She didn't lead an army. She simply refused to let the truth be a secret. As the sun began to rise over the Atacama, 1 billion phones pings at once. A glitch was spreading across the internet, a file titled Atlas_Truth. Deep in the outer solar system, the Aurelian fleet felt the first ripple of human defiance. They had expected a planet of sheep. They didn't realize they had just invited themselves into a world of 4 billion interconnected nodes, all of whom were about to start fighting back.